Clap out. Area 51, episode number 5, scene 1, shot 1, take 1.
Welcome back to Area 51, the show where we dive into the strange, the mysterious, and the mind-boggling stories from our world and beyond. I'm your host, Oliviya, and today we travel back to 1926 to meet a girl named Shanti Devi, the girl who lived twice. Some stories make us wonder, others challenge the truth we have always believed, but then a few completely blur the line between fact and mystery. Today, we uncover one such story, the life of a young girl whose memories seem to belong not to her but to another woman who had lived and died before she was even born. This is the astonishing case of Shanti Devi, the girl who remembered her past life. Shanti Devi was born on December 11, 1926 in a not so well known place near Delhi. As soon as she could speak, the little girl began claiming that her parents were not her real parents and her current home was not her real home. She insisted she vividly remembers a past life. According to her, she was a woman named Lugdi Devi who had lived in a city called Mathura. When her parents tried to discourage her, Shanti once ran away from home at the age of 6, attempting to reach Mathura. She recalled being married at the age of 10. She described intimate household details, the layout of her home, the color of the walls, and even where she kept her utensils and money. Her teacher and the headmaster of her school interviewed her, and she responded in the Mathura dialect. Very soon, the headmaster took a keen interest and decided to investigate. He travelled to Mathura and discovered a merchant named Kedarnath Chaube, whose wife Lugdi Devi had died 9 years before, about 10 days after giving birth to their son. A few days later, Kedarnath visited Shanti Devi, accompanied by their son and his third wife. To test her, he pretended to be his own elder brother. But to his surprise, Shanti instantly recognized him and also identified their son Navanit Lal. Kedarnath wondered how Shanti could recognize Navanit as her son when she had seen him only once as an infant before her death. Shanti replied that a child is inseparable from mother's soul and his soul never fails to recognize its own. Imagine being taken to a city hundreds of kilometers away and the child begins pointing out streets, homes and even family members she has never met in this life with perfect accuracy. That's exactly what happened when Shanti Devi was brought to Mathura. These weren't vague guesses, these were facts that could be verified. Soon, the news about Shanti Devi, believed to be the reincarnation of Lugdi Devi, spread like wildfire. The case eventually reached Mahatma Gandhi, who appointed a committee to investigate. On November 15, 1935, the committee accompanied Shanti to Mathura. She was kept under close observation and her movements were carefully noted. There, Shanti was able to recognize several family members, including Lugdi Devi's grandfather. She also revealed that Kedarnath had failed to fulfill promises he had made to Lugdi on her deathbed. When asked how she could remember her past life, she replied simply yet strikingly, "I am the same person, I just changed my body." She firmly believed that her soul had taken another birth, still carrying her previous life's memories. She answered every question put to her with confidence. Afterwards, she returned home with her parents. In 1936, the committee published its report, concluding that Shanti Devi was indeed the reincarnation of Lugdi Devi. Shanti Devi lived a quite simple life in Delhi. She never married as she felt she had already been a wife in her past life and did not wish to marry again. She maintained her belief in her past life until her death in 1987, claiming that she had once been Lugdi Devi of Mathura. Could this be proof of reincarnation or just an extraordinary coincidence? The committee concluded hers was one of the most authentic examples of a child recalling a past life. Yet, skeptics argued it could all be memory, suggestion, or chance. But for many, Shanti Devi remains a mystery that science hasn't fully explained. So, what does this story tell us about memory, life, or human consciousness? Could memories survive beyond death? Or is this just a remarkable coincidence that defies explanation? That's for you, the listener, to decide.